I am R. Ilango, basically an engineer. I was a Panchayat President of Kutumbakam in Tamil Nadu, nearer to Chennai. I was not happy because my village was not good, and every time I saw the development in cities and in science and laboratories, every time I go back to my village and the backwardness of my village, to find a solution for that, I resigned the job in 1994 and contested in the Panchayat elections. I became the Panchayat President, and after becoming the Panchayat President, the interesting part is the Panchayat Raj, the 73rd Amendment, which is really giving power to Panchayat, which is recognizing Panchayat as a local self-government. I am very particular to say it is a local self-government. What is the meaning of local self-government? It is a yes, by ourselves, by village itself, by organizing the people, using the 73rd Amendment, using the Panchayat Raj, we can run a model for self-government. For that reason, in the beginning itself, I sat with the people, I sat with the community, and we prepared a 5-year plan. Nowadays, we are talking about GPDP and all these things. Even the constitution itself very clear, 73rd Amendment is very clear, every panchayat has to prepare a 5-year plan. There must be a 1-year plan, there must be a second-year plan, and this plan should evolve as a solution for total development. It should be a to Z development. Again, what is A to Z development? In a layman angle, it may be a road, it may be a water facility, it is a school, it is agriculture, it is community, it is a people's welfare, it is participation, temple, that is all. Animals and green, forestry, field, that is all. If this is included, that is called total development. In a layman's perspective, that may be true, but if you are going inside the constitution is very clearly telling 243G of 73rd Amendment. It says 29 areas starting from agriculture to the last village security. All these 29 areas, if you come across, if we go across, it is totally covering the A to Z needs of the village. Encompassing all these things, we prepared a plan. In the first 3 months, we sat with the communities ward by ward, street by street, and we involved the people. We prepared a beautiful plan. When this plan was prepared and it was discussed with the community, and when the community came to understand, it becomes a people plan. Once it became a people plan, people's commitment automatically started coming in. Automatically, it even forced the government to come in to do something. Like that, in 5 years' time, we started this in 1996. In 2001, one of the black spot village for social issues, one of the backward village for infrastructure, and this village Kutumbakam became a model for the country in 5 years' time. The reason is people, involvement, participation, government, all these things our village Kutumbakam was evolving as a model. The Indian democracy is understood, the strongest democracy is parliament, and the next one is the assembly, state assembly. People are always thinking that going and sitting in the topmost level, that is the real thing. That is why the parliament and the state assemblies, they all still concentrating, still working on more power, more power, more power. People are really always towards more power, and the power to work and the interest to work with the community is very much lacking. In fact, though a lot of things are happening at the top, keeping the people in mind, but the bottom of the pyramid in this country is wide, very wider one. So, that it should be a bottom up. So, the drive towards bottom up approach is very much lacking. Though the constitution talks, the devolving of power, devolving of finance, all these things are the lacuna. But interestingly, with all these things, it again the political will. Interestingly, we can take Kerala as a model. Even West Bengal, Karnataka, these states, they had faith in the local government. So, they devolved a lot of power, they gave a lot of power, finance and all these things to the people. So, automatically the bottom up the process evolved. So, one of the major reason I feel the political will, or the in my case Kutumbakam we can take, there is, it's all very restricted power is there, whatever is available for other villages in Tamil Nadu, it was also available for me, it is also available for us. But what we did was, we sat with the people, my community, my people, my local resources. So with that, when we started devolving, when we started mobilizing, when we started evolving and demonstrating the solutions, automatically the government started pitched in. So it should be a two-way process, either it should be coming from the top, or if it is not coming, it should come from the bottom. So our model is, it is coming from the bottom. We demanded, we demonstrated, automatically the state government or central government or even other people, NGOs, institutions, everybody pitched in when people started demonstrating. So I can say that if it is not happening from the bottom, it should come from the top. If it is not happening from the top, it should come from the bottom. Our case, and again my faith is, it should come from the bottom. It will come maybe because it is a lot of backwardness, lot of political reasons, lot of social reasons are very much there. But even now, at last, now we are ended with GPDP. The whole country is geared up. At last the 14th Finance Commission is talking about GPDP. If the GPDP is not there, finance will not come from the 14th Finance Commission. That sort of pressure is coming up, and automatically maybe 20 years later after it is happening, but people are realizing now, maybe let it start roll from this point. That is what I say. Now this is the time the youngsters should come forward. There is no much avenue for the urban centered growth. There is no avenue for India like country, huge number of population and huge number of youngsters. So the potential is the villages. So people should, the youngsters should feel that there is a huge potential in the villages, that they should understand. And second one is, they should understand very clearly the democracy, and they should have the faith in democracy. So when anyone has got the faith in democracy, deep faith in democracy, you should have faith in horizontalizing the whole system, horizontal development, horizontal thinking, listening. So there should not be much interest on the focused and the pyramidal type of development. People should think, the youngsters should horizontal. So it need not be equal, it need not be, I emphasize, it need not be equal, but the youngsters should come forward to understand the reducing the inequality. Now interestingly, the sustainable development goal talks, it may not be possible to go for equality, but why can't we go for reducing inequality, that kind of thing. The youngsters should, young mind is having potential to understand about the horizontal thinking. So the horizontal thinking. Third one is, and it's not like, you can make a big thing individual. Whereas in the case, if any individual from a village or anybody from the urban also going to village, the greatest strength of villages is the community. And the another greatest strength of the village is the resources. The resources available in the villages are real value resources. It is not virtual. Milk, paddy, cotton, grass, cow, bull, iron, steel, stone, whatever you feel, everything has got the real value. So when real value things are there, how to give value addition it, how to link it, that will give a beautiful sustainable development. There is no speculation. So youngsters, the greatest message I want to pass to the youngsters is, there is no need not worry about the speculation. If you go to village centered sustainable development, you will see the real development. So you don't worry about your future, don't worry about, so no speculation. So 100% there will be safety for your country.